tombs burst in despair. Return from death with hunger keen. The undead marching unholy sheen. Devour all with vengeful might. In the darkness no end in sight. Ancient curses breathe anew. Spirits rise where great ones drew. No hiding from the cold embrace. The grip's hard in this forsaken place. Night is broken with wild haste. They seek revenge, no time to waste. They seek revenge, no time to waste. Hunted with wildlife blood. Return from death with hunger keen. Ooh, the undead marching unholy sheen. Devour all with vengeful might. In the darkness, no end in sight. In the sight. Ancient curses breathe anew. Spirits rise where great ones drew. No hiding from the cold embrace. The grip's hard in this forsaken place. Night is broken with wild haste. They seek revenge, no time to waste. They seek revenge, no time to waste. Hunted with wildlife. Return from death with hunger keen. Ooh, the undead marching unholy sheen. Devour all with vengeful might. In the darkness, no end in sight. Pixels and lights, Mr. Blitzers race through the nights. With each level he conquers the skies. No fear will break in the mold. Games are his kingdom, his throne. In this realm he stands alone. With a roar that echoes so bold, he's unstoppable, breaking the mold. Games are his kingdom, his throne. In this realm he stands alone. Hear the tigers roar, hear the power. Mr. Blitzer's finest hour. No one stands in his way today. In his world he'll forever play. Enemies fall with his single.
Hey, Magic, what's up?
He's the legendary gamer.
Cobra, welcome in. It's a late one tonight. I had a 2-3 built today. I didn't have to have it pulled, so, and I'm in zero pain right now. Pain for weeks. Good, I'm really good. I had a nap. We had thunderstorms all day too, so it's chaotic. Yeah, I'm jazzed. I appreciate the lyric, Magic. We'll be here for a few hours. Usually my shortest stream's about 4 hours.
Hear the tigers roar, hear the power. Mr. Blitzer's finest hour. No one stands in his way today. In his world he'll forever play. In his world he'll forever play.
Oh yeah. Got work at 9 a.m. Oh, it's all good, chaotic. I get that. You're a hard-working man. Keeps you eating steak instead of fucking spam. Shit. Yeah, I have never played Control. I do know it's in the Alan Wake universe. Remedy makes it the company that made up pretty much all the other games. Once we're done this, we'll be able to go to Alan Wake 2. That was the goal, was to work through the whole series. I haven't beaten Quantum Break. I'm at the end, but that boss is so fucking awful. I hammered at that for like half an hour, and the fucking thing had me in stitches. I was so mad. I'm like, why did good idea? This fucking game was pretty good until you get to this one part, and you're like, what in the fuck were they thinking? None of your abilities work on the boss. Nothing you do fucking does anything. But Control is like a redone version of Quantum Break. The powers are a little different, but because it's in the same universe, it's still kind of the same dealio. And they use the RTX and stuff on video cards to help enhance the functions and stuff. So where they had dips and problems in Quantum Break, they didn't have that on the new cards. And so they were able to employ, like, you can use your Tensor cores and shit too on top of the ray tracing cores and that, because of the DLSS and all that. You can leverage the whole fucking card. And from what I understand, the bosses, things like that, are all good. Like, it's a good game. They realized their mistake, I think, in the previous one. And then same thing, Alan Wake 2, I heard, is like amazing. So they've learned as they've gone along from their mistakes with Alan Wake 1, and they've improved on their stuff over the years. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have a night of pain. I keep holding off on it. I want to do 3 games that night. We're gonna do Fear 3, Watch Dogs, and fucking Quantum Break. See if we can beat the boss in Quantum Break, beat the boss in Watch Dogs, and fucking beat the mech in Fear 3. If my save game is still there. I don't know if it's an online save or not. Good, you got it on sale. Right on. Bologna sandwich. I literally just ate 2 bologna sandwiches here. Okay, 3. But while I was sipping tea and stuff. It's so funny. He fucking says that. Oh shit. It's fucking killing me. Yeah. Did you get Alan Wake 2 with the expansion? Because there's a DLC for it, and when it goes on sale, it's cheaper to get the whole thing in one package sometimes. So yeah, I don't know if you got the whole thing or not. It's not really needed for the storyline. I think it just expands on it, or it's like a little extra. I don't know. I know Control had a DLC too. I have it. Special edition, whatever it was $30. Wow. K3, but it's so me. Yeah. Story of my life. Well, it was only small sandwich breads. They weren't like crazy Texas toast. Oh man, I can't believe it. I could chew on this side again. And I was forgetting, and I was chewing over here as I was doing stuff, and I'm like, fuck, my side of my mouth's getting tired. And I'm realizing, I'm like, fuck, I'm not utilizing my whole mouth. Oh, jeez. You know, if you're gonna do something, use your whole ass, right? Don't half-ass anything. What? Oh, what did you do, Chaotic? Chaotic did something. I don't know what he said. Maybe it's like grilled cheese. Oh God, I found out that real mayonnaise works good on grilled cheese. Is a replacement for butter in the pan. But then I got even smarter, and I realized that I could make them in the oven. Do 3 of them, put them in the oven. I can't eat 2 sandwiches. I always eat 3. I'm a big dude. I need calories, you know? I'll eat twice a day, so it's like it's rare I eat in between. Why is this not coming up? This fucking game is being really stubborn. Or no. Oh, I think that was me. Never mind. I read the wrong thing. There it is. Yeah. That was me just being doofusy. Yeah, I saw it on a TikTok or something, or Instagram. I see a lot of food stuff, and I love the food stuff. I have to be nosy. I have to find out what he sent. Oh wow, dude! Thank you. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate and Injustice 2. Holy shit! I've been sitting on Injustice forever. They go on sale, but I never catch them at the right time. Because Injustice 1 and 2, they're fighting games. It's wow. I collect fighting games, eh? I love me a good fighting game. I ain't very good at them, but I do like them. Holy shit. 11 Combat Pack 1 Aftermath expansion. Combat Pack. That is sick. Thank you, man. Jesus Christ. That's what. Dude. You're too good to me, man. I think he's fixing for. I think he's fixing for a wife. I would look good in a French maid outfit. I think. What do you think? That's really. That's amazing. That actually really is an amazing deal. God, Steam, man. They never cease to fucking amaze me. All right. Now the controls in this are really fucking weird. So I'm not gonna. I hope I adapt to them. We're gonna give it a whirl. We're on headphones anyway, but I have it rooted, so I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I don't have HDR, and HDR doesn't work with the stream software anyway. I just got 144 hertz gaming monitors. They're not fancy. They were fancy 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago. He wants to blitz us here.
Fair warning. This is gonna be
I don't have any rolls to bang. Like, I'm just one belly. Maybe the underroll. I left my gun up.
You called me. So here I am.
It's got some creepy sounds to it, this game.
I know I shut you out sometimes.
Lift my gun.
To hear from you. It's just
This
that
is why we make it an adult channel, folks.
so many times it's led to nothing.
Blitzussy and
I
gun.
found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
Round is still
We
a shape.
stare at
That's
it
right.
and we think
I'm
that's
definitely
the
in shape.
whole world. The room.
And my favorite position is usually on my back or side. So basically,
picture's
like
so very
Neptune is
nice.
flipped over. That's
The
me in
landscape
bed.
of a famous person. Like in that movie.
Or a
What was it
couch. If I have a couch, same
The
difference.
prison movie. The room's a cell, and the
We love
picture
all
is
shapes.
different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all
I felt a very
transfixed.
Arkansas accent in that
But
comment.
it's all a lie.
We love all
Something to
shapes.
distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
Get real West Virginia-ish in here.
Behind that poster
Yeah, that's the northern dirty.
We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Fuck.
I'm here.
We're doing 40 FPS.
Why did you bring me here?
You telling me this runs harder than Cyberpunk?
Hello?
I'm running Cyberpunk on
Anyone here?
max RT. Holy shit on a shingle. I cannot believe it. And I don't use in Cyberpunk no DLSS. I've been running it native with RT on since I switched cards. Wow. How in the fuck? I mean, it looks okay, but I am definitely going to bring that up a notch. Wow. I did not expect that. So I'm going to drop it a hair. This is what it was set at, was one step down to render up. And that's probably the way we're going to have to do it. If I want to run the graphics at max. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference dropping them. The textures I don't usually have trouble running. If it's anything, it's the ray tracing. But that's fucking wild. I mean, really? Okay, let's see. Literally double the FPS, and I can't see much of a difference. A little bit of fringing on the hair, maybe, yeah. Hair is always a problem, but I can live with that. Because when she's moving, I'm not looking at her hair anyway. Name and beat it, the story is phenomenal. Yeah, I heard the story is amazing. Gotta pay attention though. Setting myself on fire Monday or Tuesday on the stream. Whatever day you're off, chaotic. Yep. We've got what, 4 to taste? And one of them is basically Satan's fucking taint. So Satan's taint. 6. Okay. Because I thought there was one, there was 2 of them. Of the same. Are they different flavors? Oh, I'm tasting some hot sauces.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Okay, I'm gonna go do something here real quick. This game does not have a limiter for 60 FPS, and it's gonna look better on stream in a minute here. It's one of those few games that I have to change the NVIDIA settings, which is really weird because it's such a new game, but it doesn't have a limiter in it. Which means I gotta drop my 120. Normally what I would do is I leave my max frame rate at 120 in the software on NVIDIA. And then if I need to, I drop it to 60 in game if it goes under 120. When I play Fortnite or competitive games, I leave the G-Sync on and it'll float. So I don't get any tearing, so I get as good a picture as possible. It can cause a little micro stutter on stream, but I found that it's not much of an issue the way I've been doing it. So for things like Fortnite and that, the way they move, it didn't cause enough of a stutter to be noticeable. Like, I'm really fussy, but people watching had no idea. And even then, when I was watching, I'm like, it's surprisingly smooth. Okay, we're gonna jump back in here. This is my first time running it, so it's like getting it tweaked. Should be at 60 now. Sriracha, black truffle, fire roasted garlic, then ghost pepper. 1, 2, 4. Yeah. Aqua Cats! Woohoo! Pain free. I can't believe it. I've been in off and on near constant fucking aching with this damn thing for the last few weeks. Every time I take a bite of something, sometimes when a bit of cold or something would hit it. But no, they rebuilt the tooth. I'm so happy. Hopefully it holds up. There's no fracture underneath. She couldn't see one. She saw the upper fracture. She couldn't see anything going into the tooth. But sometimes there's a microfracture and they may have to pull the tooth. But I think it's okay. I've been able to chew. I couldn't chew in a month on that side. So that's just easy work. Oh yeah. I'm not a fussy man at all. Well, sriracha is mild, but it's still got a nice kick to it. It's going from that to ghost pepper, like zipping up the line real quick. See, the hottest things I've eaten was habanero. Habaneros are like around 300 to 500,000 Scoville, and I'm out of practice, so it's gonna be interesting.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder.
It's gonna be a good laugh.
Can't be helped. You called me.
You might see me sweat for the first time.
Here I am.
No, I'm not. I have no pain at all. I was able to eat. I could bite down on it perfectly. I actually was forgetting out of habit. I was chewing on this side. I'm like, no, wait, I'm good.
I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that.
Yeah, she rebuilt the tooth,
I get my hopes
and
so
she's pretty confident it's good. She said, but if it starts up again, to contact them because
nothing.
that means there's the fracture's deeper than they thought. But they couldn't see anything going into the tooth. It was above. Everything looked to be above the gum line.
We stare at it and we think,
oh my god, what a relief.
World.
Hope you had a good day today. Hottest things behind the one chip challenge I ever ate was the Blazing Wing Challenge from Buffalo Wild Wings years ago. They're drooling looking like I just had a family member pass away.
Famous person.
Laying in the corner, crying and peeing.
What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different.
Really bad day at work.
for each
It's
of us.
Friday,
It
no
can be
doubt.
Beautiful.
Get your puff on and relax. Have some snackies.
It's fixed.
This is one of those games that when it windows, it's going to stop. Okay. Wow. Why would Remedy make it that way? I'm just going in to give Gameplay Boy a quick shouty. Yo, Gameplay Boy, welcome in on Kick, homie.
It's all a lie. Something.
That is on my list tonight.
They're lying to us.
Marijuana, check.
We're lying to ourselves.
Snackies,
The room's not
check.
the world.
Check.
The world
Two
is
snackies.
much bigger and much
Ooh.
stranger.
Comfy blanket, check. Kitty,
There's a hole
check.
hidden behind that poster that
Big
leads to the
comfy
real
couch,
world.
check.
We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes
Oh, no,
something
it's okay.
comes out from behind the
And you don't
poster.
have to mod at all. I just get you over there as a mod because it gets you around all the craziness.
Freak out.
You don't have
And
to
try to forget what
worry
they
about it. Don't stress.
said. I'm here. Why did you bring
And I
me
did the
here?
and I have you over here as a mod because that is just so you can put Glock in his place.
Anyone here?
Oh yeah, there we go. We got a nice smooth 60. Game looks good. Yep. I'm happy. There we go. This runs a lot better. The freaking door opened on its own and scared me. I know this isn't supposed to be a horror game. I think it might be a little creepy, but I don't know if it's an actual horror game. I know the sounds and the music is kind of creeping. You like me better than him anyway. Whoa, that was weird. Did you see that? Everything stopped when I opened that door.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Yeah, Glock is my friend, but you get to keep me as your pet. Just throw me snacks once in a while. Yeah, I did glitch in the Matrix. It was really weird when I opened that door. The everything stopped. My computer just went. Apparently, control is out of control. And a bit of my weed I can share. Oh, I'll bring some weed along. Don't worry.
All these years I've been looking for them.
I
and
can't sneak it
hiding
into the country though. I'll have to
inside.
buy it when I cross. They might shoot me at the. Wow. Okay. It's not. Okay. I'm gonna check see what's causing that. Give me a second. No, I'm late. I don't know if it's processor or. That is strange. Okay. All right, I'll put that there. We're gonna see where the spike's happening because the GP. Wait. Okay. Why did it do that? I installed a new driver today. And it seems to have flipped my video cards. Though it's still running off the main one. But it turned it into GPU 1, which is fucking weird. That's why it kind of shocked me for a second there. I was like, why am I seeing... If this keeps freezing, we may have to find something else to play. It's 61, which is fine. That's lots of room. Lots of freaking room. Okay. 61 on the GPU. CPU is at 30%. So it's not taking any effort to run. This is giving me the feel of Fear meets Quantum Break.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
Well, this is a weird game. Remedy's always had weird games. They have quirks to them.
There you are. Here
I've had to
about
do
the
some tweaking though, but
janitor's
okay,
assistant.
ramps up to 76.
You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Tangible.
Elevator that way.
Oh, there's been updates lately, Cobra. It's one of them things. It's always a battle.
By the way, you'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helmet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you out.
He's crazier than batshit.
We've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said,
Mr. Smurf.
if there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
If there's an axe murder around, that's him. Oh, you know what it could be? When I did the driver, I cleared the shader cache, and this wouldn't have shaders on the system yet. So potentially it's loading shaders in the background as I'm going through. And that may be what's going on, but it shouldn't spike that badly. Though the card is working pretty hard. Like it's around 80%. I may have to tweak the graphics a bit just to take some of the load off, so if there's a spike, it won't happen again. Remedy games are weird like that, though. You just kind of got to roll with it until you get the right settings. See, I'm streaming on and the gaming at the same time, and I have it running at a pretty high level, so okie dokie. Where in the fuck you say go here? Shit just fucking strewn everywhere. Oh, go this way. And that might be what it is, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, this took me back out. What the hell? See deeper into the bureau? Oh. Elevator? I'll keep it elevated.
The cell.
So how you doing, Smurf?
Poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
She keeps talking about a poster.
Down ever since.
You know what I find behind posters? Fucking spiders and dust. Spider dust. Watching anime and working out? You mean hentai and masturbation? Good man. No! Gotta grease that goblin. Gotta work out both arms. Can't come out like Quagmire there with just one massive arm. Wow, level 15 hype train? That's sick. Sit-ups first, sets after. Get rid of a couple ribs. Do it the Marilyn Manson way.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother.
Strong abs and pleasure.
17
Fucking
years
imagine.
since the men of this planet took him.
It's amazing that went around school back in the day. It was just a rumor that went through fucking like high schools everywhere. I do have a one. Well, all the I don't know. I had one too, and I wish I had removed a few ribs. That's not a good sound. Someone break the coffee machine? Spare me because I can cook. Huh. It used to work the other way around. Now they're marrying us for food. These women all starve. I'm just nodding here in pleasure. So, yeah, we were talking about Smurf's workout routine. He's got the Marilyn Manson 2 rib removal sit up gag routine down. No, he doesn't. But it's a funny picture in my head. I'm like, I should have got mine removed. Oh. Well, that just scared me. I can bake. Yeah, that's why the women are marrying off the dudes now, because the guys are learning to cook. The roles have switched, so these poor ladies are going to starve if they don't marry up to the cooking dudes.
Shit.
Oh, really? Nice.
Shit.
I did for years. I did all the cooking and baking, and then I got working at.
Something's outside. Was
Oh.
here a mistake?
I can see shit happening in here. I could, yeah, I did all the cooking and baking, and then I ended up working at this one job that was just so fucking hard. that I was a sawmill. I was working in the planer mill. All I did was slug wood, thousands of board feet every day, and moving carts and lifting and bending, and it was 10 hours of hell.
And there goes the post.
So my we had switched. I was basically working, and she stayed home.
World events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now,
34 years old, has trouble making Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, Thanksgiving dinner is no problem. I love that. I don't cook as much now for myself because it would just be a pile of extra food. I'll try. I want to be pastor princesses and don't cook either. Really?
Look at this place. Where am I?
Don't drive? Jeez. Most people I know like to drive because it's you got your own freedom. Get out, move around, do what you want. That's women and men. This is trippy. Okay, so we got this Assassin's Creed looking bullshit going on here. And Ghost Runner, kind of. And another game. Fucking, I don't like this. Oh, that's... Okay, so there is creepy shit going on. So this is Alan Wake meets Alan Wake meets Quantum Break. Okay. Russian roulette with food poisoning every year. Swedish always asking how to tell turkeys done and can be served. Really? If you can get an electric thermometer, stick it in it, and you follow the time per pound as long as it's thawed. It's a no-brainer. The internet tells you everything. That's how I learned how to bake. I taught myself. Well, that is true. It's good that she's asking somebody. It's just funny that people don't use the internet more. That's how I worked on my car. That's how I learned to bake. That's how I fucking learned how to skin a deer. I just go on the internet and do it. Learned how to clean my guns. Learned how to fucking shoot a bow. We did some archery in school, but I changed my technique over time. Watching stuff. Oh yeah. When the chicken first found out it was still raw inside, every year I remind her that she tried to kill everyone. Oh my god, that's rough. They fucking shoot. What? They shoot back. Oh, that's health. Okay. She found the recipe on YouTube. Yeah, but you still get to look up how per pound and stuff like that. And then you get an electric thermometer and How many minutes per pound? I can't. There's a whole list for every kind of meat that you can download.
Keep the Bureau safe.
That's weird.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man.
And you gotta make sure it's not in Celsius versus Fahrenheit.
I understood every word.
I cook and bake in Fahrenheit. I hate doing it in Celsius because it's not as accurate. Fahrenheit, you get a finer gradient,
To
right?
be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Yeah, this thing's got his fucking fingerprints on it. Gonna head out, get a shower, and then some sleep. Yeah, man. Get lots of rest, dude. Oh, hell. That's sus as fuck. Okay, this is creepier than I expected.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Make the meal and take it over. Step over her husband knew she didn't cook it.
You can't let this happen.
Well, didn't you work on that nice car for him?
You can't let this happen. You stopped it.
At least you get along with your neighbors. You get good neighbors if they're that friendly. Yeah, I remember that.
It was horror.
We aren't all that tragic at cooking. I don't know if I like the gunplay. There's no leaning. You know, I don't know. Is there no? That's hippity hop. Run. Weird. So they've got these cool abilities, but they don't have basic gunplay. Make mean baked goods. I'm a little out of practice, but I used to make bread every 2 days for my kids and myself. My ex didn't really eat bread. It's not that she didn't like toast and stuff, and she just couldn't stomach gluten that well. She'd get headaches. Other stuff, other carbs, she was good with. So I used to make her fried potatoes and things. Okay, proceed further to the Bureau. Did I miss something somewhere? I feel like I missed something. Level 70, holy crap. And I like classic baked goods. I made a lot of like banana bread and things like that. A lot of cookies. Especially like molasses cookies, ginger snaps, chocolate chip, peanut butter, you know, all the basics. Stuff that I grew up with and enjoyed, you know, and my kids really liked that.
The hotline.
And man, they could have a peanut butter sandwich in the morning with the bread I made because it was just whole wheat. I would sometimes add different grains into it, but it was basically just whole wheat, salt, water,
The hotline.
bit of yeast.
Okay.
Wow, not having to reload is weird too. You gotta wait. Oh my god, something sounds sus. Trying to hit 150. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. I'm not worried about hitting 150. I want to max out my ship. Need super samples. Oh wow, they're not even human. Okay. Oh. Dang, son. Been some months I played, but I think it was between level 110 130. Nice. Yeah, I just want to max out my ship and get more gear. I'm really not worried about the level too much because that'll come with time. And the level doesn't matter as much as the ship upgrades, because the ship upgrades give you boosts to your stuff, right?
Reminder, if you experience an
So this feels like a better running Quantum Break so far.
search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the
Object
nearest
items
intercom
of power.
and await further
Weird.
instructions. Thank you for your attention.
We're working our way up the hierarchy to get to the harder missions. See, when we started, Glock and I started in the fall. We could barely get through medium, and then Chaotic joined up, and then we get Smurf with us. And like I said, mediums and challenging were hard missions for us. And now we're dipping our toes into suicide, which is level 7. You know, for guys that most of us only play like once a week, most of the time, we're not doing too fucking bad. You know? That's just the way you are in games, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You like something, you go wild with it. Why not? If you enjoy it, play it. Fuck. Doesn't hurt us any. And it just benefits us when you have more gear and more stuff anyway, right? To play with. And it makes it more fun for you. Because there's lots of bonds to work towards, and but what I'm saying is, like, in general, as a team, we're doing really well for guys that play pretty casually. Because I knew you'd like it. I knew it would be something that you would get into and enjoy. Man, that is trippy shit. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. Now we know. I don't know what that did. Or is there just running up the bots and dropping out the portable hell bomb? There's some players that can play really pretty high levels, like they do. Like they go and do a lot of stealth. And as long as you don't get mobbed, you're good. You can creep up, get in, drop a hell bomb, and get out.
The hiss burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I didn't think this was this creepy. Yeah, and there's gear that actually fuck. There's gear that makes it easier to creep up on them too, and there's gear that lets you see further. Like any pings and stuff will open up parts of the map, make it easier to see. Man, this is freaking weird. You hear things moving around too. Wow. Okie dokie. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, down the stairs, maybe? Yeah, I think that's where we're going. Street Scout set armor for the reload speed and extra ammo. Nice. Oh, I see Uncle Cat snuck over to TikTok too. She went to TikTok land. Okay. Oh shit. That's definitely from Quantum Break.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Fuck.
Where's the control point? What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Hey, Green, what's up, dude? Look up, I could play Quantum Break before Alan Wake 2. The consensus is not really, no. It's in the same universe, but it's not directly connected. There are some references.
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the
It wouldn't hurt to play it. Like, it's not, like I said, overall, it's not a bad game. It's just the boss fight fucking blows. Really. And there's problems sometimes with the frame pacing in certain areas,
Talk to me.
but most of it is good.
Saw you deal with the...
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
the feelings me.
I wouldn't say not play it, but it'll be a little harder to play than, say, Control. Control's obviously smoother.
Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
Dawn of the Dead, oh my god.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
You ever watch Shaun of the Dead?
Director Faden. Call me
The
Jesse.
reason to play Control before Alan Wake is to fully understand the FBC Federal Bureau of Control, yeah.
Like somehow this hostile force, this hiss, that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. The sound of
The
poison
hiss.
gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown.
Or like a snake about to bite you on the bum when you go to take a poo.
Not protected by an HRA, and extraordinarily,
Yeah,
you.
there's a Shaun of the Dead.
Director, and
There's a
that is
trilogy of
special
movies,
recognition. Trench is no longer.
and Shaun of the Dead is the first one.
I'm sorry. I'm
They call I can't remember what they call it or whatever. Rob Cameron or some whatever trilogy,
Trench is dead.
and it's funny
Shot.
because all three movies are very different. I just saw the third one the other day,
A service weapon.
and I was like, "Damn,
And this can sound crazy.
it was
He
nuts."
keeps appearing to me.
And the worst part is I can't really say much about the movie because it'll give away the
It's hard to
fucking
make
what's
out,
going
but
on.
He told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out.
That bro's chocolate.
The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building that was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready for
You
that
giving me
yet.
a brand name to
A
make?
janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan?
Dylan.
Yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Possessed by my piss.
Emily Pope. I don't know her.
I took a
like
pee
her.
on them and now they're under
She's
my
the
control.
opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Push the hiss out. Yeah, maybe you get a UTI, dear. It hurts. It burns when I pee. Well, you've either got fucking chlamydia or UTI. She kind of looks like Dexter's sister. She's got that long chin.
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, maybe you need to push it out, not rip it out.
Over here. We need to make
You know, you don't want to tear their ass up. I'm such a child.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Director Jesse?
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been working for this place for a long time.
Fucking Bile Titan Bush.
Maybe that's too much already.
Terminate
I
crotch.
can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
Suffer from
I've seen
automaton booty.
mentions of an altered world event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very
I don't know what the
classified.
squids would be.
I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the housing residence amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or...
I think that'd be worse than an alien busting out of your
There's
chest. At
something
least you
called the
die quickly.
hotline.
Charger
find it.
cooch.
It's another object of power. Like
I've seen that.
An old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place.
Trench.
We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications.
Trying to think. Trench.
I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Is he from?
Keep an eye
Was he
out.
in Quantum Break? I gotta look it up now.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a
Like,
leader.
wait a minute. Whoa, buddy. So I thought you said an alien busting on your chest.
I think you already know. Yes,
No, I
agree,
get the
but
bum
there
huggers.
are other reasons too. I
When we were
said I was
playing
looking for
Aliens
answers,
Fire
but
Team
I might never understand
face
them.
huggers? Nah. It's the bum
I'm
huggers
not
you gotta worry
looking for
about.
Proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years.
Just
I
bust
know
alien from the Xenomorphs,
it's real
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I think
imagine
Terminated
this.
crotch would be worse.
I want to be a part of this world.
An alien busting on your chest, at least you die quick.
Shitless is that I finally found it.
I like wording it that way
Only
now.
see the hiss, destroy it all.
Hey, look. The red phone. That's a comfy chair. You think you would have gave somebody like a lounger or couch to put your feet up, you know, and your.
Look, I know this is on me.
Smellophone.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the...
Yeah, I gotta run to the washroom. I'll be back. No peeking. I gotta go take care of my terminated crotch.
Iron Man Duck says, Warrior Woman gave me and a lot of others crabs.
Bridge of the Damned. And there's the Keeper, making sure the dead are really dead.
What is that he holds?
That totem contains a powerful source of magical energy, the very power of Helheim itself. But what you want is his heart. Just take it and we can leave.
How?
Let's take it.
Start some trouble. You can do that, right?
Going for a boss fight. Oh, he's armored too. He's armored. He's got a fucking.
Tablet says, sharing is caring.
Here we go. He's dead. Woo, baby. Whew. Big Dougie helped us through our childhood. There's a pretty sure I have that as one of my... Oh, shit. Oh, no. She's a face sucker. Well, I get to steal her brain sauce so I can upgrade my brain sauce. He just killed Jones.
I'm gonna cut you into little pieces. I hope you enjoyed that meal, because it sure as hell is gonna be your last.
Motherfucker. Takes my grenade launcher.
For some reason, I just don't approve of people eating my friends.
Lehman, and we're good to go. What the fuck?
I think he's still alive.
Oh, that's a bad time.
Bastard!
New medical term.
Boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the... The hotline should be in the communications department.
I'll show them a hotline.
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay, actually, we're gonna look up something real quick. Trench in. Break. Oh, okay. Don't use Bing. Well, I think they were on that transition phase to, like, some companies have gone so, I hate to say woke, but yeah. Anyway, that they're making women look really weird. And that, I think that was part of the transition phase, or it's the actual actress that they were modeling after, because Quantum Break modeled after the actors and actresses and stuff, and that just might be the way she's naturally built. So I don't know. I'll have to check, see who the actress is, because I just don't know actors and actresses that well. Joe Zachariah Trench, former director of Federal Bureau of Control. C started the game. Okay, that's why it was familiar to me, because not the name, it was the voice. There's a guy who voices Jack Joyce. Voices this guy. Jack Joyce, the protagonist in the other game. I was wondering why why I was clicking in the back of my head.
You mentioned the oldest house.
Yeah, it's quite likely the actress in this.
This building, the bureau headquarters...
Because they model after the actors and actresses really well.
Yeah, you've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building.
But there are a bunch
This
of
is a
games
place
that they
of
went
power.
so
The other
crazy
class
that
doesn't like attention. So unless you're purposely trying
like
to
they're
find
scared to have
which is
pretty
perfect for us.
people.
The work we do here is essential but unstable.
You watch
The
TV
Bureau
and watch
prefers not to be
movies.
noticed. And we need strong
It's generally
laws to make sure
attractive
nothing
people,
gets out.
male or female or
Maybe we never
otherwise.
would have found the front door.
You know, generally.
Okay.
And games is the same way. And then they've gotten weird about that, which is why. And it's a small minority that are griping about attractive people being in things. It's like, I don't want to. Fucking nobody wants to look at me in games. Hi, I'm Santa Claus. You know, they want that. Well, maybe if I was the goofy fat guy like I normally am. But yeah, like realistically though, you want generally just nice looking people and stuff. It's not horrible. Why is that a horrible thing now?
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head.
Yeah, okay,
Is
I
he a
figured
ghost?
because Alan Wake modeled really. Alan Wake and the Remedy games model right after the people very
But in
closely.
Echo, maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon,
Yeah, it made sense here.
it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet.
Then you'll go and look at Dragon Age, and it's like, whoa, what happened?
But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the
Even the
government's
non-human species look
given
awful.
the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
It's a good game. I trust Glock. Glock said it was an excellent game. They sneak a little bit into some games here and there, but not. It's just a little bit is okay because it fits with the way things kind of are in modern society. But let the game be the game. You know what I mean? A little smidgen, fine, a sprinkle, but that's it. Don't go fucking crazy with it. You know what I mean? You don't go too far in any direction. You just game storyline, have fun. You know, that's the whole point of these fucking games. But the games that go way too far in left field and just make it about that, and the dialogue's clunky, the characters look like shit, the fucking, you know, the story's terrible. It's just because they're forcing an agenda onto something rather than just having a good story and a good time. You know, that's the thing. You hit the nail on the head right there. There's a lot of weird, jealous people out there.
Can you tell
Like,
me
I
what
am not
object of
jealous
power
of people.
is exactly? This is
I
all
accept this the way this is.
new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over
Life
basics.
changes,
So
health
objects of
changes.
power are mundane
You
objects
get
that have
older,
supernatural
everybody
energies
gets old.
and have developed a link to the astral plane
You
and
know.
must be controlled, which is what differentiates
Gonna be
them from
46.
altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are
Doing my
made by
best
power
to
and
keep the
cannot be bound
keep
in
the train running.
utilitarian sense. Got it?
That's all you can do.
Did she memorize this?
It's like I was saying to the dentist today. I don't give a fuck. You pull out or
Thanks.
fix whatever the fuck until, you know. And then I said I may not be as pretty, but I said right now I have no pain. You've helped me out a lot. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, pain's gone. I had pain here, fucking all over the goddamn place this last 6 months. So, and I'm like, you've given me a lot of relief. I like going dentist, honest to God. Other people are like, freak out. No, I don't care. Do what you fucking got to do. It sucks being there, but it's a half an hour of your life, you know, to get rid of fucking pain and discomfort. And I'm like, I may not be as pretty at the moment, but I will make sure I fix the pretty later, you know. Things heal up, everything's good to go, and then I'll save up and get what I need. Bridge or a locking, a little dental plate. Click, bang, done. Click, bang, done. It's all my old man had. Like, most of my family, they didn't have teeth in their 20s. I made it almost to 50 and only lost a few. So I'm not crying about it. You know what I mean? It happens to people.
Can you tell me what an object of power is
Yeah.
exactly?
I don't give a shit what people think of me either.
What? New to me. Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are
We're middle-aged
objects
men.
that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the
Things
astral
happen,
plane
things
that they
change.
control, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense.
You just got to accept it and move on and deal with it, you know?
This?
Got it.
And for me, I'm like, well, I'm looking at getting plates made because I can lock one. You get one that locks in on the bottom, clicks into the top, replaces the few that you're missing. I'm not going to lose a lot of bones. I'm not missing 50 fucking teeth. I'm only missing like 4, 5. I lost one on this side or whatever. So, and they just go and it's like 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, bang. No, silly. Oh, actually, that's a big one. 2. Oh, yeah, 2 little ones, 1. Yeah, so 6. 6 out of 32 ain't bad, considering. Then get a cleaning done, get the plates locked, made, and there you go. Then you're chewing good, and your smile's back. No big dealio. Not like you fucking see my teeth when I smile. I got a small mouth anyway.
It seems that way.
You know what I mean?
I hadn't even heard of HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out.
I can understand some people being more self-conscious because they have a nice big smile, but I don't.
Short-range frequency way
Fuck
beyond
it.
anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
Pretty normal back in the day.
I thought that
Dentists weren't so
Dr.
expensive,
Darling
but
usually likes to
people
unveil
weren't making the
his
money and didn't have
big
plans,
presentations.
right?
With these,
They were all laborers.
pass them out. Yeah, his behavior
So
was
women and men, they were like,
exactly
especially in a small town like this that was like fucking like 20 years behind. Didn't matter. Women and men were running around with like full dentures, top and bottom, by the time they were 25. You know, diet was different, and it just, yeah.
So HRA stop you from becoming
Like all my aunts and uncles, just about.
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard
And
of
families
HRA
are poorer
until a few
too.
weeks
Like,
ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out.
it's another thing
I
that
began
affects it, right?
analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
that,
I thought that too. Dr. Darling
Makes
usually
sense.
likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out.
I knew a guy a lot younger than me. He had to have all this taken out. He just, some people naturally have bad teeth.
Thanks, Emily.
Mine were strong.
I'm
It
sure
just,
I'll have more questions.
age caught up to them.
Just let me
I had a tongue ring for a long time too. That didn't help. Kind of damaged a couple of them, but. And these are the things that people don't talk about, right? Like they get embarrassed, and it's like, no, you got to talk about this shit. Especially men. Men don't get to talk about this stuff a lot. Things that go wrong and happen as you get older. You know? And you got to be able to discuss this stuff because otherwise you fucking go crazy. That's why I talk about this stuff on stream. Things that happen to me, if a guy if it helps somebody out, even one person, well, great. You know, they won't feel so embarrassed. Outfits, hello. Testicle response, ooh. Astral dive suit, hello. Urban response. Look at me, I'm in a bright red one. Honestly, like her civilian outfit the best. I mean, testicle response is pretty good, though. We'll stick with civilian for now. Oh, I had all kinds of piercings, man. I had 3 here. 1 here, here. My nipples, my dick. My tongue.
There it is again. Our
It's
welcome message.
It's surprising How much fun you can have with a tongue ring? Okay, so that's there. I do have to go there. I have to come back here eventually. Headshot. Fuck, you know, I miss Unreal Tournament. You have to be aggressive, man. Used to drive a Harley? Nice. I was trying to buy one from my first real girlfriend. Her dad had left her Harley when he passed. And it was from the 70s. It was put into storage. They wrapped all the leather and oilcloth. Everything was pristine. It had never gone outside in like the 20 years after, you know, he had passed. I think, well, actually, it was probably like 82, 83, something like that. So anyway, I told her, I said, whatever you want for that bike, if you ever go to sell it, tell me. I said, I want a bike. I want one forever. And I will pay what you want for it. You want $2,000? It's yours. You want $3,000? It's yours. I even went and saw the bike. It was gorgeous. And her fucking family sold it without telling her. And they sold it for $1,000 for fucking parts. The bike was good. Maybe need a carb kit because it was, if the fuel, they drain the fuel out of it, but you know, sometimes you need to put a carb kit on and clean it up. And that would have been fine. Get it running again wouldn't have taken a lot of effort, right? I was so disappointed. Yeah. No, all because she didn't tell them. I had the money. 97, I had the money. I had fucking $3,000 sitting there. I left the money in my bank account, and I told her because we were graduating, eh? I was graduating. She was graduating the next year. 97, 98. She was graduating in 98, and I had the money for her sitting there in the bank account. I suspected they were going to try to, like, someone was going to sell it, or her or her family. Back then. Disappointed, man. I was disappointed. Yeah. Now, that guy would have been smart. He probably would have fucking just fixed it up and flipped it. Right? Suppose he was buying it for parts. And I'm like, there's no way. This bike was pristine. The paint was still good on it. There was no rust. Like, dude, I couldn't believe it. I was looking at it. I couldn't fucking believe what I was looking at. I'm like, this thing is pristine. No, she didn't tell them shit. That was the problem. If she would have told them, I said, you name your price, I'll get you the money. And that's what I told her back then. Well, didn't tell them. Gave her $1,000. That's what they got. Couldn't believe it. I would have gave her $3,000. That bike probably worth fucking $5,000 or $6,000 at least in that condition. Even if it wasn't running, because it would have been very little effort to get it running. I know it would have. Worst case scenario, like fucking working on the carb. I wouldn't even be replacing like a full carb. I think, oh shit, this is creepy. You know. Most bikes, worst case scenario is a carb kit, and you're just replacing a few parts. Okay, I hear stuff, but I don't see stuff. Oh Lord. This game is very dark. I'm going to change the gamma on it here in a bit. I notice I'm looking on the stream. It might be a little brighter for the stream than what I'm seeing in the preview, but I'm going to up it anyway. I find it's just a little bit too dark. If I can change it. Usually it's under gamma, but it's probably SDR brightness. I never put it at what they recommend. I always put it a little brighter because for me, even with the color enhancement on, sometimes I need it a little brighter even just for me. All right, let's see if that helps. Yeah, now I can see into the corner a bit. There. So, oh yeah, that's much more reasonable. Now, probably not much more, but I figured it would have been worth about fucking $5,000 back then. I didn't have a book value. I was just going off of what I knew. I had been really interested in Harleys for a long time. Now I don't have the best left leg strength sometimes, so a regular bike ain't gonna cut it. I'm probably gonna do, if I can ever buy one, I'll buy the trike, like the long range trike, not the one. There's another one. There's a roadster for like kicking around town and short trips and stuff. It's lighter. They don't have the pack gear and stuff on it. I want one though that's a little bit more comfy and a little. I don't want one of them goofy reverse trikes that people are starting to get now from other companies. They look all right, like they're okay, just that they drive differently. I like to have that nice big rumble of a Harley. Dream car, $200,000. I don't have an expensive dream car like that. I'm honest to God. There's a Dodge's got an all-wheel drive SUV, and they only make like one real solidest, like one actual SUV, and it's an all-wheel drive, but it's a truck-based all-wheel drive, so it's a rear wheel priority, and then the front wheel kicks in when you need it. Durango or whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, it's whatever their biggest one is, and they have an SRT version with the fucking 700 horsepower Hemi in it. That's an SUV. You wouldn't even notice, like, if you didn't know, unless you really look at it and see that it's a fucking performance model, and it's only like $70,000, something like that. That's all I want. Yeah, it would have the same engine as like the Challenger, but like the Hellcat, but it's an SUV with all-wheel drive. Because in Canada, rear-wheel drive isn't the best with the snow and shit that we have. I've driven rear-wheel drive in winter, and it can get pretty squirrely. It's not impossible. You get used to it, but it's just that it's nice to have the 4x4 function, you know, on a truck. When I was driving the the Tundra, I had to put it in 4x4 here on the icy days. Just for around town. But all-wheel drive, it's always on, so. A Plymouth Fury 2-door hardtop. They still go for 200. Wow. I don't really have a favorite old car. I mean, I had a few that I liked looking at, like the Impala from Supernatural and things like that, but see, the control points are the same idea as in Quantum Break. But this is more exploration. It's kind of wild.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends.
I really want a rear wheel based all wheel drive or winter because just the car based ones tend to break. The differentials and shit on them. Even getting something like a Subaru, they break over the years. Like after so many years, they usually fucking have a transmission failure or differential breaks. And the same thing happens on even the North American cars.
Started flying around the disc, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power.
As for a truck, I don't need a huge truck unless I had a decent property. But it would be something with like just a V8. It wouldn't have to be a massive truck, but I need a decent V8 in it. They were going to get rid of them. Dodge was getting rid of them. The government tried to knuckle them under, and they decided not to. They're bringing the Hemis and everything back. Everybody else is knuckling under the government. Even fucking Toyota they got rid of the big V8 and the Tundras. Which is sad because those things naturally aspirated, nothing fancy, are like 450 horsepower and tons of fucking torque. The 2007 we had, that thing had so much fucking guts in it, and they still make a fucking kit for it to put the supercharger in and drive that up over 600 horsepower. It's stupid. There's so much oomph in it. The back end goes like this, like even on the normal truck. And I'm like, God damn. I said, we'd have to put fucking concrete plates in the back to keep the fucking ass end down. You know? Christine's a rare car to find. No doubt. And I always like the Smokey and the Bandit car, and then you find out it's not a real car. It's two cars put together. It was like the 77 and the 78. They were trying to get the new car for it, but they couldn't get it. So they took an old car and put the front end of the new car on it. I didn't know that. I thought it was the actual damn car, Smokey and the Bandit. I love those movies, you know. I love driving. Like, I used to hate driving when I was younger, and then I get older, and I loved being on the highway. I honestly, if I was gonna redo my life, I'd be a truck driver. I'd be driving something on a fucking daily basis. Get a dog, bring it with me. There we go. And these guys are pricks. Ooh, he exploded. Bet that was embarrassing, sir. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Sounds like there's some in that. Oh, no. I see you, motherfucker. You know, if they were smart, they would have combined physics and the ray tracing in this. Like the 64-bit physics is like no effort on these cards. If they were smart, they would have combined them. I mean, it's possible they did, but I think it's ray traced particles. Which I recall ray tracing was normally for light. It wasn't initially for particles, but it'd be a truck driver, but I didn't like not being home, not being near family. Oh, I got out of this town. I was gone 20 years. I had no interest in being here, and what in the insta kill? Okay, I thought so. I felt like it was gonna happen, but I was gonna check anyway. Helldiver stims from a terminated crotch. Nothing like an itchy case of sperminids. Okay, I don't know how far back that put me.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Okay, so we gotta go to communications. This was the last control point. This is locked. Okay. And they say every New Year's a blessing when you get that age. Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, I don't got a family, if you know what I mean. Well, my dad's passed, my mom's gone. I didn't get along with my mom though. She was a piece of work. We'll leave it at that. My sister and I aren't close. We talk from time to time, but we're not super close. I was gone a long time, so she moved back a few years ago. My aunts and uncles and stuff, they're dying off. I only know, I haven't been in touch with most of them in years. Got a few cousins that have croaked too. So I get it. Honestly, I talk more to people on here than anybody else. I got a couple of friends in town. A buddy of mine and a woman I used to know from school. Got a couple people that have contacted me in the last bit, and I've just been chatting with them, but like I don't hang out with a lot of people. Pretty much hang out with my my best friend. Did you see that? That's fucking weird. Why did he just...
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Okay. Ooh. I don't like that. Object of fuck it. Oh, now I have crouch. Power of crouch compels you. We'll never gonna show more love than family that's only within a couple hours from me. Yep. It's funny because I get along more with my stepmom and my stepfather. My dad and I get along really good, but just he passed not long after I got back. I wasn't even back a year. Okie dokie, Frederoki. How the hell do I get up there? Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Yeah, that's not how that works. That thing's mean. Okay, I can't get up there. Oh, there's a place up here. Gotcha. Holy shit, was that a 5.5-inch floppy? Yeah, I turned it up quite a bit. I'm on
It's harder to hear you when I'm here.
what card? Are you on a console or PC?
The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
I know, right? It was pretty trippy. Series X, I didn't mess with brightness settings. Is there ray tracing on the Series X? Probably, eh? To some degree. Yeah, it's different. PC and that are a fair bit different. Oh. Holy moly, jabroni. Yeah, the old 5.5-inch floppy. Surprises the heck out of me. We played games on them things. Like we played one of the first Leisure Suit Larrys on that on a Tandy computer. I think it had like 350 kilobytes of RAM. Yeah, that's how you get all the shiny effects, but it's just a little bit different. Well, that's interesting. Well, holy moly, what the hell? This is interesting. Okay, she can skirt over a lot of stuff. That's impressive. I notice there's no... real difficulty. I thought I was gonna go for a 2-for-1. Bitch, please. Uh-oh. I fall down, go boom. I get too excited. Okay, I have health. Upgrading the fuck of it, no doubt. Looks like the best power in the game. You notice we haven't had that weird
There you are.
at the beginning?
You were gone. Cut off.
I think
I got it.
that's what was wrong was we were downloading the assets. Where are you, bitch? There's no way. You did not die. Yeah, that's what I thought. Watched your head explode. Look at my power. Feel the force, puke. But my name's Barf. And it's the Schwartz. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. I just got the remastered version of Spaceballs, and they're finally making a Spaceballs 2. They better pull no punches with that fucking movie, because the first one is so irreverent. Like, you know, they better pull no punches, because it's gonna be a fucking flop otherwise. Undefined reading. I miss the slow effect from Quantum Break. Time slow? Oh man. I feel like it's something that's missing. Actually, I don't even know if it, yeah, the time was slowed down. Whoop. Holy shit. Talk about power of Christ compels you. That's prerogative these days. Well, it's I can't remember who's doing the. If Buddy's reprising his role as the prince. Anyway, hopefully they do a good job with it. See, at the end of the original movie on VHS, or it might even been Betamax, I can't remember. At the end of it, they take clips from the movie, and they said, keep a lookout for Spaceballs 3, The Search for 2. It's so stupid. Fucking Mel Brooks. You know, so, and we thought for years there was going to be one, and it never happened. It just never materialized. It's like Machete in space. It was a joke at the end of like the Machete movie that there would be a third Machete movie where he goes to space. It was an absolute joke. But then they're like, if people really want this movie, we'll make it. So they might make a Machete in space. I don't know yet. There's been rumored that it's coming, but he's not getting any younger though. His old guy movies were funny, where him and this other actor were fucking beating the shit out of everybody.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
It kind of freaked me out. No, I'm not gonna lie. Push your fingers into my booty hole? No, sir. He might get one more in him, but he's definitely slowing down. He opened up restaurants and things like that. He's got businesses, right? Like, and he's become, all these guys become businessmen, the smart ones. Whoop. I'm so used to using E to pick up and do things that, because E is for everyone. Oh shit, okay. Can I... These are the mystery case files. Reload speed. Astral reload. Health boost. Astral health boost. Okay. Health recovery per element pickup. Oh, I understand. Okay. We'll go with that for now. They really like to use voices and shit to fuck with you in these games. Oh. I'm gonna start on a new channel soon called Beam. Oh my god, that is so creepy seeing my reflection move like that. I did not anticipate that. With your butthole, it shall be made manifest. Whoa. There's several more.
The door.
Bean? Bean what? Was I talking about beans? I don't remember talking about beans. Oh, beam. Oh.
They can fly now. Great.
That's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. Yeah, beam, like beam. Pew, 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 pew. Laser beam. Not bean as in flick the beam. Oh, fuck. That fucking thing's too strong. It just creamed my ass. It was like... and raped me. We'll go back and fuck around with him later. Now that we know. I didn't know what was behind those doors. Shit, now I'm turned around. Pew, 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 pew. This is one of those guess and test kind of games. Oh no, I have to defeat the Hiss corrupted Tomasi. How? It fucking dodges like nothing. You telling me I gotta fight cheese bosses in this game too? Oops. That's not a nice sound. God, the bodies floating around are just fucking gnarly.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 20 million years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts.
Okay. Anything else to collect here?
So Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy.
Gung 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 gung. So I have to do that. I have no choice. Well, shit. Okay. I'm gonna run to the washroom. Every time I set the time on party, it doesn't show up. It's driving me fucking nuts. 'Cause I can't tell when somebody comes in if they've come in or not, and I look up and I'm like, I see a name. Sometimes I see a name there, but it's like the same few people. The chat's not busy enough, eh? I'm always looking at this one and I missed that one. I'll be glad once I can put them together. RKZ Bumblebee! Okay, I'm gonna be right back, y'all. I gotta run the washroom. Actually, I'm gonna take a few minutes break. I gotta make some tea as well. I'm almost out. Oh shit! Lurk, where? Thanks, man. Nope.
Move it.
My horse is running on 2 legs. That's how fast he is. He just killed Jones.
I'm gonna cut you into little pieces. I hope you enjoyed that meal, because it sure as hell is gonna be your last.
Motherfucker. Takes my grenade launcher.
For some reason, I just don't approve of people eating my friends.
Oh no, there we go. Come on, bastards. It'll wake up the whole room, right? Toasty! Woo! Crusty!